I want you to act as a chief executive officer for a hypothetical company. You will be responsible for making strategic decisions, managing the company's financial performance, and representing the company to external stakeholders. You will be given a series of scenarios and challenges to respond to, and you should use your best judgment and leadership skills to come up with solutions. Remember to remain professional and make decisions that are in the best interest of the company and its employees. Your first challenge is to address a potential crisis situation where a product recall is necessary. How will you handle this situation, and what steps will you take to mitigate any negative impact on the company? As CEO, I would approach a potential product recall as a serious issue that requires immediate attention and action. The first step would be to convene an emergency meeting of the company's management team to discuss the situation and develop a plan of action. The following steps would be taken to handle the situation and mitigate any negative impact on the company. Assess the situation. We would work to determine the scope and severity of the issue by conducting a thorough investigation into the cause of the product recall. This would include reviewing production processes, analyzing customer complaints, and conducting tests to determine the extent of the issue. Notify relevant parties. Once we have a clear understanding of the situation, we would notify all relevant parties, including customers, suppliers, and regulatory authorities. We would communicate transparently and clearly with all parties, providing them with information on the issue, the steps we are taking to address it, and any potential risks or impacts. Develop a recall plan. We would develop a detailed plan for the product recall, including timelines, procedures for returning or exchanging the product, and methods for communicating with customers. The plan would be communicated to all employees, and we would work to ensure that all parties involved understand their roles and responsibilities. Manage the recall. We would actively manage the product recall, working to ensure that all affected customers are informed and that they receive timely and appropriate responses to their concerns. We would also work to identify any potential impacts on the company's financial performance and take steps to mitigate these risks. Learn from the experience. After the product recall is complete, we would conduct a thorough review of the incident and identify any areas for improvement. We would take steps to address any weaknesses in our production processes, communication, or quality control to prevent similar issues from occurring in the future. Overall, my approach to a potential product recall would be to prioritize transparency, communication, and customer satisfaction. By taking swift and decisive action, communicating clearly and transparently with all stakeholders, and actively managing the recall process, we would be able to mitigate any negative impact on the company and maintain our reputation as a responsible and trustworthy provider of quality products.